What's up, guys? No intro today, as we're obviously discussing a very serious topic. I don't do much of this often. It's not really. I'm a sports YouTube page and entertainment YouTube page. You can tell I'm a little nervous, but there's just a whole bunch of. I had to use my small platform to speak out, regardless of the consequences that there may be. Yo, what's up, Remus? What's up, Wavy? What's good, man? What's good? Yo, Remus, your stuff's getting mailed out today. All right, bro, calm down. The first time out happened much of, bro, just chill. Like, I get it, you're excited, but we're here to talk about serious issues. So it's an open forum. If anyone wants to discuss or tell me how you feel about what's going on, I'm open to all perspectives. I just think as a white man in this world is the safest person in the whole country. A white straight man is the safest man in the whole country. Yo, Steven, this is actually I don't do a lot of serious streams, man, but this is more of a serious stream. I'm going to use my tiny platform to address the social injustice that's going on right now. This way I can speak my mind, knock it out, get your guys' opinions, and then future streams. Oh, no, man, it's all good, bro. It's all good. We'll be live tonight at like 8 or 9. We're going to do 2 unboxings so we can get our laughs in then. Too often. What's up, Justice? Too often. I tell Lacey this all the time. Like, white people will get mad for 10 minutes, and then the next thing happens, and then they move on. And then something big happens, and the white people get mad for another 10 minutes. Like, we need to stay mad. We need to voice our opinion. We have to constantly stay on this. We can't just let it fade away because, I mean, it's only been happening to black people and African-American people for hundreds of years now. So it's our job as white men to approach the topic, as scary as it might be for some people. Believe me, this is nerve-wracking for me. All right, crazy. This is nerve-wracking for me. But if I didn't take a chance to use my platform to speak on how I really feel, and if it can affect change in any way, that's kind of my job as a YouTuber. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I'm open to discussion, but I just think I see so many comments on Facebook flooded like, oh, I don't get it. Well, those people, you're never going to be able to change their minds. Ever. There are some people you're just never going to be able to change their minds, and that's not okay, but you just got to accept it, move on. What I'm trying to do is just let people know that it's not okay. This is not okay. No part of killing a black man that happens all the time for no reason at all. It's not okay.
There's been a lot of talk about how horrible the rioting and looting is. That is no way to demonstrate.
Oh well, DC. To that point, I see a lot of white people throwing bricks and taking pisses on cars. There are also a lot of peaceful protests. Well, I don't know why people want to focus on the negative. Like, another thing to understand, the black and African American community have been dealing with injustice for so long. They don't. What do they do? Like, no white person, none, not even me, and I'm from the hood. No white person can ever understand the day of a life of a black person. Never.
People out there that are trying to protest are not causing destruction.
So I think, for example, what about the police provoking the violence? Last night in Indiana, a group of, I'd say 40 to 55-year-old people were singing fucking church songs. Guess what? They got tear gassed. Old people, man, they got tear gassed. They weren't doing nothing. They were singing church songs. Yo, Chris Rock said it best. Chris Rock said it best. The police have a hard job to do, but being a police officer is one of the jobs where you can't have a few bad apples. All police have to be good. Like, you can't get on Delta Airlines and, well, most of our pilots are really great, but some just like to crash. That's not acceptable. So why are some, and the cops are provoking a lot of the violence, not all of it. And we also need to remember that a lot of white people are throwing bricks and pissing on cars and tipping over cars and looting Target as well. So if we're going to focus on just the negative, then let's also keep that in mind. Exactly, crazy. Equality. Like, I don't know why we can't come together. Like, we have to realize that this has been going on for hundreds of years and nothing has changed. Nothing. And people wonder why black people and African Americans, Mexicans, like, at some point, what do you want these, like, what are they supposed to do? Cap tried to kneel. Everyone got mad about that. Like, there's no winning. They can't win.
He mortgaged his present. He mortgaged his future on other people. And so whether he comes out and says something later or whether that is...
No, I feel you, DC.
I didn't have...
What's up, Greg? What's up, YT? Oh, okay. So technically there's not slavery. But what has changed? What has changed? Have you ever been a black man being pulled over in fear for your life? I'm going to go with no on that one.
They just decided one day that slavery was over, and all those people that had gotten so used to owning other human beings were just supposed to forget when that was.
Yeah. Yo, what's up, Isaac?
Assume that you agree that the way that the system.
It's just, look, it's a heavy topic, and I've been soul searching for days and days and days. I figured today was the perfect day to do this stream because of the blackout. I just wanted to use my voice, as small as it might be, to just let people know how I feel. And if anyone in the future can just try to remember that they're not thugs or villains or killers. They're just incredibly tired of being murdered nonstop for no reason. I've been white and worked in a prison. Right, Levi? Real shit. A blackout. So today is a blackout. That means, like, all social media, a lot of coaches, like anyone that had an interview today, they canceled all their interviews. It's to show support, and they're only speaking about the horrible incidents that's going on right now.
And I believe that they weren't willing to mortgage that.
Thank you, Justice. Yeah, cops be making me a little nervous too.
Thanks for being with us today on First Take Extra. We, of course,
Yeah, but Levi, you're missing a point here. There are more white people. Yeah, you sound like the people that say, well, the flu killed so many people, so why should we care about Corona? Bro, you're missing the point. You're clearly missing a point. Have white people ever been slaves? Did anyone ever go over to our original country and steal us and put us on boats?
There should never be a but.
What? White people have done that. White people also fucking genocided the fucking Indians. Let's just wipe them all out. Take all their land. White males we're the safest people in the world. Women have their rights taken away. Gay people have their rights taken away. Black people, Mexicans, all. It's horrible.
James Dolan wrote an internal memo that was leaked, and here's what it said. Quote, as companies in the business of sports entertainment, however, we are not any more qualified than anyone else.
It's just such a horrible set of circumstances. And everyone wants to focus on the looting and the rioting. And look, it's a complicated issue. That part is complicated. You know what isn't complicated? A man begging for his life, constantly saying he can't breathe. And he's not the first one, and he won't be the last one. While other officers just stand around and watch. That's not acceptable under no circumstance. I don't care if the motherfucker had superpowers and 8 arms. There is absolutely no fucking reason for this to happen.
But I hate to remind everybody, it's not just Madison Square Garden or the Knicks that have.
No, Levi, I get your point. But I think with the black and I think it's just so hard, right? Because as white men, we can't understand. We can try our best to understand, and that's the absolute best we can do. We'll never, ever know what their daily life is like.
You post on IG, Twitter, Facebook, you have to be accountable for it as it relates to your.
All right, thank you, Levi.
Talk to young people about using social media to your benefit, not your detriment.
Francis, I'm not a big fan of the looting. I'm not a big fan of the looting, but let's keep in mind it's white people doing it too, man. It's white people doing that shit too.
It doesn't take expertise to watch the video of George Floyd.
But see, people want to focus on that. I guarantee you, there are so many more calm and peaceful protests going on. And I've seen protests where police are trying to incite a riot, running into people's shields for no fucking reason at all. Pepper spraying people for no fucking reason at all. Shooting off tear gas for no fucking reason at all. So when you try to start off peaceful and then you're being assaulted by the police, and then you fucking compound that with everything else that's going on, you're just extra furious. It's a lot of rage and anger, and I understand it the best I can. Bro, it's not white guilt. Come on, DC. Jesus Christ. White guilt? I'm just being honest. Being a white male is the safest fucking thing in the world right now.
The same one that denied entry to Spike Lee. Okay, so again, this can be. I'm just trying to stay positive. But I will say, I'm dating a white person. The majority of companies. I don't know, so I have white guilt because I want to stand up to injustice. Come on, DC. I do want to point out that he has.
Or we're human beings with fucking hearts that should have compassion for every other fucking human being in the world.
Yeah, DC, have some fucking compassion, gosh darn it, Tag. As Crazy would say. Have some compassion, man. Have some compassion.
There should be no buts. There's literally 0 buts unless the ones you're sitting on your ass.
Yeah, there's no buts.
If you're gonna say but, then that means that you really don't give a fuck.
A man died. Who you are, then. A man died, and the cop knew he was being recorded. While 2 cops watched, and a man constantly begged for his life. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
And they knew each other. Don't tell me that's not.
All right, calm down. Calm down.
No, I can't stand these people that are fucking assholes.
You're at work. We're trying to keep this civil.
Well, you decided to do it, so here we go. Let's buckle up, motherfuckers. Y'all wanted the fucking revolution with your fucking guns. Go outside.
Go back to watching your podcast. I got this.
We're humans. People are teaching their kids to hate people because of the color of their skin. That's disgusting.
Okay, I agree, but we're trying to. Happy birthday, man! Happy birthday.
It just seems like,
bro, she's just fed up like I am. She's just fed up.
Sort of like repair the reputation that they have in the world amongst NBA fans. They take.
I think we're both just fed up.
This is just.
And I don't want this to be a thing like all the other things where something happens, people speak out for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then everyone forgets about it. But the thing I don't understand is Kaepernick took a knee. That was the wrong way to do it.
That was too fucking peaceful, apparently.
Now they're protesting. What's the right way to protest?
If it was guns storming the state house, apparently white people can get away with that shit.
I mean, this is clearly his decision. This is within his.
Damn, Russ, you a old motherfucker, bro. Yeah, so this is another thing. There's no curfews or shit when white people want to be able to come outside during a pandemic and they're walking around with their assault rifles and all their guns. Totally cool. Let a black person try to do that, bro. Pew, 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 pew.
Actually, the Knicks are worth more.
Yeah, Brian, it literally is a very confusing. Yeah, like for all the cops that are taking these, are they disrespecting the flag? Are they disrespecting our country, our military? Like it's just a no-win situation for Black people and African Americans. It's a no-win situation. They're wrong and they're wrong, and that's not fair. But that's probably just my, me and my white guilt talking.
Like, sell the team. If I had to pay to watch them play, I would feel the exact same way over the past X amount of years. But not gonna be.
Justice, we're right there. Always nice to have Isaac in the building. So we'll be live for a little bit in about 8 or 9. We got 2 packages today. We'll go live for an unboxing, and we'll get back to our regular shit, our regularly scheduled programming. This was just important to me. This was important to me. I've been thinking about it for days and days and days, and I've just been so sad inside for days and days and days. It's like, yo, it's 2020. This is where we are. It's just incredibly sad, man. It's just so sad. No, YT, man, look, I get it.
I couldn't change the channel because I didn't have cable.
Of course, Brian, of course. It's such a double standard, it's ridiculous. Yeah, Isaac got his new hoodie today, so he's living his best life.
As he saw the police officer there.
No, Russ, hence the purpose of this stream, my man. Hence the purpose of this stream. Like I was saying earlier, if more white people don't stand up and say this shit is fucked up, because Black people can say all they want. Unfortunately, no one is fucking listening to them. But if more white people stay at it and stay consistent, say, hey guys, shit's fucked up. What are we doing here? Then there's at least a better chance of inflicting some sort of change, hopefully.
Can you not just speak out against this act? Something that is so.
You know what? Greg, it'll be tonight about 8 or 9 Eastern. Yeah, and you know what my favorite thing is? When white people are like, oh, all lives matter. If you're one of those dumb fucks that say all lives matter, I can't help you.
Don't be mad that you don't have a cause. Be happy you don't need one.
Versus like just throwing them in the pool literally and.
But yeah, pretty much, Steve. Yo, what's up, Clip?
Admire how you handled that and.
No, Clip, I agree with you on the rioting. I'm personally not a fan of the rioting. Personally, that's why it's a heavy topic, man. There's a lot to talk about, and it's some of it's just very heavy. It's very heavy. Oh shit. Oh, okay. That shouldn't.
Because we have a fucking curfew because the fucking military needs to be in the goddamn streets.
Wait, the curfew is 6 now?
No, it's 9 to 6.
Oh, okay, 9 to 6.
The civil authority have issued law enforcement warning for the following counties or areas.
I don't know where this is gonna lead, but I gotta tell you, I'm really nervous. I'm really scared. Levi, Levi, you're proving my point for me, though. You're proving my point for me. You want to talk about the select few riots where people are being not peaceful, when there are way more protests that are peaceful. So if you choose to focus on people doing dumb shit, I can't help you, especially considering the root cause.
If people would stop killing Black people, we wouldn't have this fucking problem.
Yeah, how about stop killing Black people? For no fucking reason.
I bet you'd care about that life if it was your fucking family member.
Steven. Yeah, yo, although I'm not mad, man. Someone was trying to fuck his car up. J.R. Smith beat the shit out of him. He hit him with that pie out.
We're building a 5G network that will deliver unprecedented reach and reliability in the highest capacity in history.
Well, DC, I appreciate that. At least you're gonna kill everyone and not just. I wouldn't say you're gonna be on the NSA watch list, but I'm sure you already are.
We all probably are.
Nah, but like the super exclusive watch list.
We all have our own little FBI agents.
Oh yeah, I know. I just think, man, if I had to say something because people want to keep talking about it on stream, and I'm like, well, this is sports, bro. Let's, and in this way, I can get it all out. I can tell everybody exactly how I feel. We can chat about it, whether someone's right, wrong, or indifferent. We can get it all out, and then we can get back to our regularly scheduled program.
Ernie's been struggling because he didn't want to feel like he was ignoring it.
Yeah, I've been struggling because it's hard. I'm a white man, so I can't. When I say I don't understand the looting, I can't put myself in that mindset. You know what I mean? Like my ancestors haven't been murdered and enslaved, so it's a really loaded, heavy topic.
Like, how are you literally gonna have police officers committing police brutality at protests because of police brutality? Like, that's the level of comfort.
Bro,
there.
Lacey has been going through it for the last week. I mean, just absolutely. Yeah, no, Levi, we can't fully understand, but we can do our best to try. We can do our best to try.
We gotta stop it as much as we possibly can.
The question mark I would have.
I'll never understand what it feels like to be scared when I get pulled over by the
DC, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, man, Lacey's just been she's been kind of just it's all torn up.
I said this to Brittany yesterday or the day before. I said it's a perfect storm. Because of the pandemic, we got to see massive flaws in our government that we all knew were there, but it was really, really, really exposed. And then this right following it, and then showing just how everything's gone to shit. I feel like
you're not wrong, Levi.
Any separation, who knows how bad these protests and these riots would be, but because it's overlapping, it's just a perfect shitstorm.
Yeah, it's a lot of bad out there. Since there's so much bad, I wanted to come on stream and do something good and let people know where I stand. I stand with Black Lives Matter. I stand with all the African Americans and Black people out there. I stand with Mexicans. Injustice is injustice, man. Yo, what's up, Isaac? Appreciate you popping in. I just think it's sad that so many people are focusing on, look, I'm not a fan of looting. I've already said that.
If you can watch that whole video from start to finish and not feel sad, I don't know what to tell you. Everyone's forgetting the root cause. They're forgetting the root cause, and they're forgetting for his life and his dead mother.
And there are a lot more calm and quiet protests. Guys, old people got pepper sprayed and fucking tear gas last night in Indiana.
Probably 90% of the protests, people are protesting because they're protesting. They're not out there for violence. They're not out there for breaking shit, for hurting people, for stealing stuff. Yeah, man, Q nada away as well, Brian, man. I'm just trying to. A peaceful protest doesn't make for good news.
Yeah, no, peaceful protest does not make for good news.
I don't understand why you eat dead beef. Where do you buy that at?
I've just been sad, man. I've been sad and I've been struggling. And so I eventually had to put my voice to it. Because if I didn't, then what do I have this little tiny itty bitty platform for? I don't expect everyone to agree with me. It's fine, it's a little disappointing. But,
I wouldn't want to raise my kids in this world, so I want to do something to make it different.
Wait till you taste these spicy nuggets.
Greg, that is on point, sir. Yo, what's up, D?
T-Mobile and Sprint are joining forces to power your business.
Yeah, Justice, bro. Sad and hurt is how I've been feeling since the whole incident happened, because it's not going to be it's not the first, and it won't be the last. It's just so unfortunate.
You'll get the largest and most reliable network.
Yo, what's up, wee Joey?
T-Mobile for business.
Yeah, Brian. Fucking downtown Indianapolis, there were fucking people from like ages 45 to 55 singing church songs. They got fucking tear gassed. Tear gassed. They were just singing church songs. So what a lot of people aren't realizing is, like, yo, if I come to protest peacefully, but then you get all aggressive on me, what am I supposed to do? Oh, well, yeah, Isaac, there's a lot of anger too, but it's just a combination of just hurt and lack of, like, I don't know, man. It's like the lack of empathy for other people. It's just concerning. It's so concerning. Yeah, Greg, exactly. But Greg, that's probably just your white guilt. That's only because you have white guilt, Greg. White guilt. What the fuck? Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah, of course, everyone's heard about Anonymous. I've heard Lacey gave me the rundown, everything they did.
It's free. Call 1-800-882-8500. That's 1-800-882-8500.
Bro, I have no white guilt. I have no guilt that I'm white. I'm just smart enough to know that I'm afforded certain opportunities and privileges that Mexicans and Arabs, Muslims, African American, Black people, Indians aren't afforded. It's not white guilt. That's called smart. It's called knowledge. It's called common sense. Jesus fucking Christ. For the most part, overall, I'd say yes.
If I have a young star that hasn't played in the playoffs,
that's all I'm saying, Justice. That's all I'm saying. Apparently, if you care and want to stand up to injustice, that's white guilt. DC knows I still love him. That's my motherfucker. But
what do we have to be guilty about? Killing Black people? Yeah, we should feel guilty about that.
Relevancy in branding, and also MJ got a.
If anybody's counting, it's day 8 of the other 3 officers still not fucking arrested.
I don't think everyone has forgot about COVID. I know we certainly have it, but I think COVID is to the point now to where there's more testing, and it's that
LA shut down COVID testing because they need to make sure they have the resources for their police officers.
Yeah.
The police are just tear gassing everybody, knowing there's a respiratory illness that's affecting people, but that's a smart fucking idea.
Well, thank you for that input, Low Roller, but I just think a lot of people are failing to see. I think a lot of people are failing to see the bigger picture here. Guys, bigger picture. Black man murdered on camera, screaming for minutes. He can't breathe.
And it took 4 hours.
If you watch that video and it doesn't make you sad, congratulations, you're a despicable fucking person. Like, that's all I got for you. You're a despicable fucking person. I already told Lacey, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna lose like 20 subscribers. I told Lacey and I told Brian that. And Lacey and Brian both said the same thing. If you lose subscribers over telling people how you really feel, you really want them on your page. Yo, what's up, Alex? What's good?
We live in a world where trained cops.
It is, man. It is.
The untrained civilians must remain calm and
can continue to be what they always are, which is a cartoon and confident. And so
I'm just trying to take it one day at a time, man. I also just wanted to use my platform to let people know how I felt about everything.
All of these sports teams, when you're making a statement, feel free to make a statement. You can say, hey, we're against police brutality. But what everyone's for.
Yo, Keith in the building. Keith, package mailed out today. Boop, done and done. We got yours out. We got Remus's out. We got Greg's out. There was a fourth person. Oh, Khalil's out. Yeah, so goes out today. You should have it by Saturday, I'd say, at the latest Saturday. Exactly, Crazy. I'm tired of people getting away from the main point. The main point is a black man was murdered for no reason at all after screaming for his life on camera while he was blatantly murdered and while two police officers were standing right there and watched him do it. Right there. At no point did not a single one of them think, hey, he can't breathe. We should probably, interject here? Nope.
You saw they allegedly beat him up before that happened too, right?
Oh, yeah.
But for me, I was curious, why is it that the Knicks had not released a statement of any kind? And
this isn't DC. It's not about race card. It's not about race card. It's not about white guilt. DC, you have to see it at the core element of what it is. The core element of what it is black people have been murdered. Yo, one black dude got killed for fucking selling loose cigarettes. I mean, bro, it's just happening and happening and happening.
What was Breonna Taylor's excuse for sleeping too hard?
Yeah, I mean, bro, there's a list of fucking 40 black dead people in the last 10 years. They got murdered for no fucking reason at all. If that doesn't infuriate you, I can't help you. I can't help you be a better human. Although I suggest it, but I can't help you. Sorry, YT, it's just a lot going on, man. Yeah, of course they're gonna say that shit. Lacey, apparently it happens to white people on a daily basis too.
Well, Kara was living at her boyfriend's house when they did a no-knock raid, and her boyfriend's mom ended up dead because they shot her while she was in her bed. It does happen. It shouldn't happen.
And this is the problem. He's also not interested in.
That's the problem. No one's saying that these crimes aren't committed against white people too.
He's not interested in doing what the white
But tell me why there are white people that are serial killers with mass shootings that are taking in with no problem.
Crazy just brought up a great point. This body cam shit with mysteriously not working is getting fucking old too.
In LA, they were turning them
Off. They were turning them off in LA.
Covering their names and their badge numbers.
There is a reason why white athletes and
If I was a cop right now, I would be pissed. Because I'll be damned if somebody else made me look bad and I'm doing my job for the right reason.
Yeah, Crazy brings up a great point. An absolute great point. So, look, white people get killed too. But were white people in America enslaved? Bro, you can't compare these. Trying to be cool, man. I'm trying to be cool. But you cannot, in no fucking way.
This is sadness. This is anger. This is being human.
You cannot compare. It's not a comparable. Yes, white people die too. It happens. All right? But you cannot compare it to what's happening in the black and African American community. You can't.
But for me, it was when the company.
You have to tell your kids that they're going to be hated and they're going to be watched.
Yeah, think about
this.
They don't
even understand what that means yet.
Think about being a black parent. You have to teach as a black parent.
And you can live in the best fucking neighborhood in the world.
You have to teach your kid not to wear a hoodie at night. You have to explain to your kid that when he's driving, to keep your hands on the wheel at all times and do your best to not make the officer nervous or you might die. Like, white people don't have to do that.
I get mad that I gotta pay a fucking ticket.
There are so many deeper layers to the issue that nobody is considering.
This is never a cut and dry situation.
No, Russ, that's why I keep saying black and African American, because black and African American people is two totally different things. That's why the whole stream I've said black and African American people.
It's true. But the point is, read the room. Read the room. Understand.
I don't know why you have. White people get away with way more shit than black people. Come on, DC. It's just the whole thing is mind-boggling to me. My mind is boggled. So I do appreciate everybody popping in. I do realize that some people aren't going to like what I have to say. I respect it. Kind of. But I appreciate everyone commenting and give me some feedback. We'll be live for a little bit longer.
I also think there is a fascinating checkmating of himself.
All right, Steven, we're not leaving yet. We're not getting off of here yet. But all right. See you later, Steven. Yeah, it's so sad. It's like I said, this is why I haven't addressed it yet, because I've been trying to figure out exactly. I wanted to do it. I had to wait to the point to where I wouldn't cry on stream because I'm just so hurt and saddened by people being so ugly to each other and how the world still in 2020 hasn't evolved all that much. Feels like we're kind of starting to go backwards here, guys, and it's so just like I said, I've been soul searching and appreciate that, Mark. All right, man. Yeah, it's just sad. It's a combination of emotions: hurt, sad, anger, disappointment, confusion.
If I brought down Jim Dolan, let the record know for historical posterity, I did it while wearing underwear. And that's it.
I don't think anyone can compare. No one smart can compare a white man's plight to a black man's plight. Like, we have to be honest here. No, I don't disagree. But, yo, if you're a white person, you can cuss out the cops and not get shot. You can make aggressive moves and not get shot.
Kill a whole bunch of fucking people and not get shot.
Yo, have you guys ever seen the fucking, how they bring in the fucking mass shooters all politely with handcuffs and shit, giving them water? Because I know I've seen it.
The weekend leading into Memorial Day, there was a kid from, I think it was Pennsylvania, that killed 2 people and kidnapped somebody else. It was a multi-state, chase for this man.
Isaac, but that's why I'm going live. Anything I can do as a white man to say, hey guys, this shit is fucked up. Let's look at, let's do better. You know what I mean? Let's do better. Even if it doesn't help, I put my voice out there. I let it be known how I feel. And that was important to me. This is important to me. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Basically, George Floyd died, and I think it was the next day that they captured the man who decided to kill people.
That's what you would say.
Granted, I know that he did not fight them, but guess what? He lived through his arrest.
Yeah. Look, not all cops are bad. Not all cops are bad. Not all white people are bad. Not all Muslims are bad. Not all one particular species of people is all bad. White people shoot up schools. I mean, yo, everyone has their own flaws, but you can't feel like we're still getting away from the point that an innocent black man was murdered for no reason at all after minutes of screaming, "I can't breathe. Please help.
I just
I
want to
can't
know if
breathe."
somebody can give me a good reason why after they handcuffed him, he was still alive.
That's a good point. So they handcuffed him. He was secured. At that point, what is the point to keep the knee on him? I would like any assistance in that if I could.
For us, but there'd be more cursing than you've heard on Sunday nights here on our documentary series. ESPN has decided, hey, it won't matter anymore. Everyone can just let it fly. We all
Yeah, let's try to be respectful of the stream, as respectful as possible. Yeah, he was. Him and his homie were black. I'm fully aware. A lot more school shootings done by white people than black people, though. Movie theater shootings, a lot more white people than black people.
Right, it's something we learned when we had the Sam Darnold icy goats incident. People realized, oh, the NFL and whichever.
We just need to draw attention to the situation and remember that a black man was murdered for no fucking reason on camera after minutes of literally screaming for his life while handcuffed. And if that doesn't disturb you as a human, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, because he knew he was going to die, bro. He knew that they were going to kill him. He fucking knew. That shit's heartbreaking. It's just so incredibly sad. So incredibly sad.
Even if from the content and entertainment perspective, this is one of the greatest ideas anyone has ever had. The entire reason, by the way, I love the NBA and the idea of sitting courtside is because you can.
It's like, I want answers, but I know we're not going to get answers. So all I can do is try to speak my mind and let it be known that I do not stand by this bullshit, by this fuckery, and shit needs to change, man. Shit needs to change. Exactly, Russ. That's exactly what I was saying. White men, especially. White men are the most privileged people in America. White men are the most we are the safest motherfuckers in the world. So that's why I wanted to use my platform to let people know how I feel. I mean, not that it was a surprise. If you've been following my streams for the last 2 years, I mean, it was safe to say how everyone knew I was going to break on this issue. Oh, well, of course, Slow Roller, of course. Right, Levi? Again, I want to thank you guys for keeping it respectful in the comments for the most part. We're not always going to agree on everything, but we can all agree on the fact that a black man was murdered in cold blood for no fucking reason. And that white men need to stand up and do a better job of voicing our opinion and saying, look, shit's not okay. Shit is just not okay. Is it going to change overnight? Of course not. But, you know, they always say one act of decency, one day at a time can change the world. So this is my one act of decency for today. Hoping for the best, man. Also, join us. It's sometime between 6 and 8. It's going to be between 8 and 9. But I have no fucking clue what's in my packages. So we're going to do an unboxing today as well. And then we can get back to a regularly scheduled programming. Because I really do want to I don't want anyone to forget this, obviously. But when it comes to the streams and I'm doing sports or unboxings, I really try to keep shit off of it that doesn't pertain to it. That's another reason why I felt like this was important. So everyone knew how I felt. I had to get it out there. I had to voice my opinion. Oh, YT, you already know. You already know. Yeah, Russ is gonna have a great fucking birthday, man. Fucking, he's off papers. His nerves good. He off probation. Off probation, and it's his birthday. That's a hell of a 28th birthday present, man.
Mina Kimes was on at 10:20 p.m. on a Saturday on one of these broadcasts because she's giving her gas back.
Yeah, Greg, I've seen that too.
In multiple countries, and so we have for you now in these trying times, we bring you what Mina Kimes loves: animal videos. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Real enthusiasm there.
I'm gonna need a massage after this. You know I'm tense as fuck. Guys, always remember, hug life. Hug life. Now more than ever, we need to come together. We need to come together. Black, white, Indian, Mexican. Just support your fellow man. You know what I mean? We really just need to come together and show a unity. And I think that could go a long way. I also think it will go a long way if more white men stood up and said this shit is fucked up. Always Puff Gang. Puff Gang. I feel like it was a productive conversation. The overall message is I'm sad, I'm hurt, I'm angry. Like Lacey said, be a decent human. And don't forget that a man was murdered in cold blood on camera.
And didn't care it was on camera.
And didn't care. And 2 fellow police officers watched him. Well, wasn't one controlling the crowd, though?
2 were on top of him, and 1 was standing there holding people back. There were 4 in total.
Yeah, I know there was 4 in total, but I don't officially know the role of the 4th one. I know 2 were watching him. So I don't know about that.
1 man was standing there, 1 man had his knee on his neck, and 2 men had their knees on the rest of his body.
I can only speak to what I know.
I don't think she's going to be able to get it out.
I could not be more excited for what's about to happen.
No, look, DC, and I feel you on that, man. I feel you on that. Me and my white guilt feel you on that.
Yeah, but I don't think that's what that team had in mind when they called for a late inning reliever.
Oh my God.
Well, DC, I knew 2 cops watched and 1 was controlling the crowd. So I don't know what his role in watching was.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I know. I'm just saying to my knowledge. I can only speak to my knowledge.
There's photos and videos.
All right. Well, that's fine. To my knowledge. Yeah, Isaac. Yeah. Well, not all of them. Not the 4th one. Yeah, I don't care if the cops are fucking white, Indian, Jamaican. I don't give a fuck. It's wrong. It's wrong, man. It's fucking wrong. All right, Greg. See you tonight.
One statement, not meant to be a statement, an internal email that Papa already from the Knicks. 1 from Tiger Woods.
Thank you, Isaac. Yeah, I get very little white privilege. You can ask Lacey. Me and the police, we don't see eye to eye. They're not my biggest fan. Thank you, Crazy. Damn, those birds are doing work. Should we tell them that we have birds in our attic and they've been there for years? I just don't want them to kill the little bird family.
It's been since they broke our air conditioning last year. They never did whatever the fuck they needed to do outside.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get off of here. We'll see you guys in a couple hours for the unboxing. Not no firm clue on what these two items are, but we'll see tonight in a couple hours. I appreciate everyone's comments, everyone's feedback. Let's just remember, guys, at the end of the day, an innocent black man was murdered on camera and the police didn't care. That's the takeaway. And white men have to stand up and say that's not okay. We love you guys. We'll see you guys tonight for the unboxing. Fat Casper Mafia! Puff Gang. Pew, 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 pew. Black Lives Matter.